Thermochemistry, a branch of chemistry that describes the energy changes that occur during chemical reaction. In some situations, the energy produced by chemical reaction is actually of greater interest to chemists than the material product of the reaction. For example, the controlled combustion of organic molecules, primarily sugar and fats, within our cells provide the energy for physical activity, and other complex chemical transformations that occur in our bodies. Similarly, our energy-intensive society extracts energy from the combustion of fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum, and natural gas to manufacture clothing and furniture. All forms of energy can be interconnected. Three things can change the energy of an object: the transfer of heat, work performed on or by an object, or some combination of heat and work. Thermochemistry is a branch of chemistry that qualitatively and quantitatively describe the energy changes that occur during chemical reaction. Energy is the capacity to do work. Calorimetry measures enthalpy changes during chemical processes, where the magnitude of the temperature change depends on the amount of heat released or absorbed and on the heat capacity of the system. It uses devices called calorimeters, which measure the change in temperature when a chemical reaction is carried out. The magnitude of the temperature change depends on the amount of heat released or absorbed and on the heat capacity of the system. Hesst law argued that for a chemical reaction, the enthalpy of reaction is the difference in enthalpy between product and the reactant, and the units of delta H reaction are kilojoules per mole. The magnitude of delta H of the reaction also depends on the physical state of a reactant and the product, because processes such as melting solid or vaporizing liquid are also accompanied by enthalpy changes, the enthalpy of fission and the enthalpy of vaporize. The standard state of measuring and reporting enthalpies of formation or reaction is 25 degrees Celsius and 1 atmosphere. The elemental form of each atom is that with the lowest enthalpy in the standard state.